Ready to go. Hi. Good morning.
Because we're going to split it between the three of us. Do you think we need to wear the mic?
I think the room is pretty small, so I think you could do without a mic if you want to.
Yeah, my voice is loud enough.
Yeah, and this one is taking up the sound. So today, in this session, we're doing double cameras.
Wow. Yeah.
And stereo we'll have.
Yes. It's just one sound. Yeah. No, it's a metal one. Yeah. I think that one is better. So.
Yeah. You can trade up.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Go ahead. Your name correct. Alrighty. So we're not mono because there wasn't one. I don't know why not. But we are, you're in good hands, I think, because we are, four of us have been working on copyright related issues. Yes. Questions. And now we have a whole panel for the Q&A answering. We're just going to do a sort of, Seal thought that it would be best if we introduce ourselves and see, she can see what our background is. So I can start. I worked with cultural heritage institutions in the field of copyright, mainly copyright clearance, and I worked together with Hanno to make a tool for big data analysis and public domain work. And I've been a Wikimedia volunteer since 2015, and I currently work in the Wikimedia Netherlands project. Wikimedia Netherlands.
Oh, yeah.
Organization. Yeah. And I'm an art historian. An old art, so right now. It's easy. We're that. So I'm a volunteer Wikimedia Netherlands since 2007. I'm a commons admin since 2009 and OTRS agent since 2008. OTRS is the system. If you send Wikipedia an email, I'm one of the people that replies. And because we handle the permissions, if you have to confirm your permission, confirm that you're the copyright holder, I work on those things. Okay. Those emails. And I've been involved in the whole copyright reform for the European lobby from Wikimedia and this country.
Okay.
I'm Denise, we met yesterday.
Yeah.
I also work with Wikimedia Nederland. I'm project lead, so I talk to cultural institutions and advise them on how to share their collections through Wikimedia projects.
Okay.
And I'm Nederland Wel. I'm a long-term 50-year contributor to Wikipedia, and I've been, like Sil, working with the OTRS system, so I've seen a lot of the common images that people just send in, we just check them if they are okay on the copyrights. So, for the real special cases for exceptions in the copyright law, then we actually wanted to have Hanno here for answer, but for the regular stuff, you just learn that by experience. So.
Yeah.
Maybe you can sit down. Yeah. Yeah, I feel a bit
Yeah.
formal standing up. So, feels like yeah.
So I can speak a little bit. I don't know.
Do you want me to go up here?
Hmm?
Do you want me to stop the live stream?
Stop.
No, just asking.
Okay, so from my side, I've started Wikipedia volunteers through Wikilove's Arts by making pictures in museums. But now I would like to contribute more to the knowledge about colors, because this is something I love. For this, my plan is to have a business on color and to have a part that would be free. And the part that would be free, I want to share it to Wikipedia. So my concern, as we discussed yesterday, as I want to earn a little bit my life, I designed a playing cards game for colors, but this is for print. And I want to have something similar, so you can have a look. Yeah. So I want to teach through this game properties of colors. You can see the properties on the colors, but the properties are really physical properties. It means that I use a colorimeter to measure the properties, and they are there. Of course, there might be an error because, I did several times going back to the printing and make sure that they were not too different. So that's for the printer, but I want to do, and I start already, to make similar work for, as we said, RGB colors. Then you can also transform, as long as you know the specificity of the colors, you can transform them also in LED, where you have these hue, saturation, and luminosity parameters that are important when you are playing with arts or whatever for harmony. So I want to share, but also to protect my work. So I had a question related to that. I had the idea to make some videos, and in fact, what I want is just that nobody is taking me, depossess my work or whatever. That's my concern. I don't mind if they spread it as it is, as long as people do not, change the idea. For example, if I make the colors for the screen, I want to be sure that they don't print it, because it doesn't make sense when it is print. I mean that they really okay. So these are some of the ideas. And of course, when I contribute to comments, so far I don't think I care about licensing, because it was not that important. But I saw that you have several licenses for protection. There is one where people cannot modify. So that probably would be the license that I should use, but I understand also that everybody can use it to make their own money, or as long as they do not modify. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a sort of, we have a different array of, at Wikimedia we use the Creative Commons license.
Yes.
Yeah, we have different, I actually have a slide that shows them. I need to put it up? Yeah. No, I can do it. But the thing is with the Wikimedia project, we need to allow for modification, because it's a free project, because everybody needs to be able to use it. So
If your question is if there are Creative Commons licenses that only allow for use of the entire work and not remixing, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
But if you ask, can I use that license on Wikipedia, you can't. Because we only allow for these three licenses.
We have on Wikipedia actually a very free variant of the CC BY 8, but there are also less free variants.
Okay.
There is one option to make it non-commercial. That might be interesting for you, because then someone else can use what you have, but not in a commercial way. So,
Yes,
so they
but
cannot print these boxes and sell them in the shop.
Okay, but my question is, can I make money out of it? Oh,
Yes, you can.
Okay, because if you say it's non-commercial and you can't do,
So
okay.
except for CC0, public domain, the other licenses, you always say, please say my name, and please,
Yeah,
you remain the copyright holder.
yeah. Okay, so that's one a non-commercial for the others, but for me I can, okay.
No, you cannot use it in the Wikimedia project anymore. On
So that's the
But
slide.
what is exactly the definition of a Wikimedia project?
So Wikimedia Commons is a Wikipedia project. So what you used to probably put your pictures and art on. That's a Wikipedia is a Wikimedia project. So everything related to the Wikimedia, Wikidata, Wikisource is freely licensed.
Okay. But still, then I don't know. So where is, if I have this non-commercial license, I cannot put on Wiki.
No, this is I don't know why it's so flaky, but this is the illustration of the different variations of Creative Commons licenses.
Okay.
And the top three ones, you can see they allow for remixing and they allow for commercial use. And those are the three you can use on Wikimedia. Actually, can you explain, because I just see. I can maybe even see if I have a better one that's actually short. But I have to. Yeah, here it is. This is the good one.
this is a good one.
Yeah, this is much better. So they go from sort of restricted,
Yes.
where you can only share. These
Okay.
are these two, and to really open, where you can basically do everything with them. And every license has some sorts of elements. So this person here, it means that you have to state the name of the person who made it
Yeah.
in the way he or she wants it to be stated.
Okay.
This means that you can only use it for non-commercial purposes.
Okay.
And as a movement, the Wikimedia movement, we believe that we would allow commercial purposes because it's sort of free software movement, and also because the legal definition for what commercial actually means is very vague. So to allow for a broad use of all the media that's on Wikimedia, we do allow commercial use. But in your case, this might be something we want to add in there as well, because this prevents people from making money with your work. And this, yeah, it means that you can only use the whole work.
Okay.
So for example, if I write a text, you can't just take pieces from it. Or if I upload a photo, you can't crop it or...
I see.
Yeah, so those are these two, they allow for sharing.
Yeah.
Then there's two bits more...
Excuse me, that layer, can be shared on Wikipedia.
No.
No, that
No.
cannot. But how do you share it then?
You could, for example, share it in Flickr or on your website or all these
And
creative.
not on Wikipedia.
No.
Okay.
It depends also on what you want to
Yeah.
do. If you say, I actually would like it if other people that are working in your field will just copy your ID
Yeah.
because it will
Yeah.
help their students
Yeah,
or whatever.
sure.
And you say, I don't care if they use this thing, but I don't
Yeah.
want that they develop something slightly different out of it that
Yeah.
might actually not be my ID anymore
Yeah.
and something that I don't support. Yeah, then you can use the non-derivative because then they can just use it as it is. They can copy it and they're just allowed to do that and basically that is it. And they
So
know that, people
what
can
I-
take advantage of the good ID, but they cannot run away with your ID.
What we mostly advise people that say I have like professional photographers that do professional shoots with people in the music industry. They make like these whole set of pictures and the artist will buy the whole set. We say just keep one picture of the whole set and release that one under one of the top 3
Okay.
licenses.
Yeah.
Just one. Wikipedia Commons, we all will love you for contributing
I
your
see.
knowledge. You don't have to release the whole set. You
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
do 29 pictures under a restricted
Yeah.
Creative Commons license and just one under an open one to share your work because sharing through Commons means a lot of people will have access to your work, your name will get known and people will visit your website and
Yeah.
say, hey, there are 29 more pictures and look at all the other stuff she does. And
Okay, I see.
so it works both ways in that.
Yeah, so that's basically the idea that I had that
Exactly, that's
I
it.
would but I didn't know how really to
You,
put
can-
it.
you can, it's the Creative Commons license works per picture, per image, per whatever you put on Commons, so per file.
Yeah,
So not for the whole data set. You don't have to release the whole set of cards.
I see.
Oh, yeah, you could
You can
put
just
one
choose.
card
Yeah.
under a free license,
Yeah.
then people can use that one card.
Yeah, but it does not really make sense. It's the
No,
but
But you can do
yeah.
15 of the 100.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah. But
Makes
then,
sense.
if I make, as I told you, I made these playing cards, but for screen, and on this I made animation, but it's not ready yet, where you see all these cards, and then one after in a GIF animation, and then you see for example, these the hours that are running, and you see these moving, and okay, that's fun. I could leave that on the comments for.
okay. But people, if you put a GIF on comments, people would be allowed to make derivatives, and so use stills from your GIF.
Yeah.
So that a GIF is
Yes.
broader, and
Yeah.
a movie would be even broader if you. So it depends.
I really don't know what would be the best.
But I think if your main purpose is protecting the product you have there, from stills from a movie, you can't really make the product you have.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the correct color numbers.
Yes.
Filter.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, pretty.
So you
Yeah.
you would recommend not to make the product for screen on Wiki? Is that what you mean?
Well, it really depends on what you want to do. So if your goal is to protect your product, the cards, and make sure that people can't make copies of that, then maybe.
No, I don't mind as long as if they want to make a copy. I just don't want that it's not correct anymore in the way they make it. So
Yeah.
because
the lower one would be the best, but
then I cannot share.
but
That's a bit
then
tricky.
Wikimedia is out of scope.
Yeah.
At least for the whole product.
Yeah.
And you can still
Yeah.
take one card and put that on
Yes.
Wikimedia, and they
See what
can.
happens.
That's an example.
As an
Yeah.
example of this is what I have, or you can only take 10 cards and
Yeah.
get a bit of the ID. And then you can also
Yeah.
there say, maybe on my website you can see the complete product.
Okay, I got the idea.
You only have to hope that people will not start complaining if you refer to your own website. Because
Yeah, but
that's
it's,
not
as
always-
a, you,
but that
you,
is small.
it is really, it is commonly accepted on the comments to
Yeah.
put your website as a source.
Yeah, not that.
As a reference.
In
reference
Wikipedia, usually people start to complain.
Yeah, but on comments it is accepted that
It's more an
people
artist
refer.
environment.
Yeah,
Oh, it's good.
yeah.
And still also, if you choose to not add things on Wikipedia, but still just use these Creative Commons licenses, for example, on your website, and you can find these logos on creativecommons.org, you can download them.
Yeah.
And if you put them on your website, the HTML generates a sort of code that's very easy to find for bots from search engines. So you
Yeah.
still make it more accessible because it's easier to find it, even though you use a license that's a bit more restricted.
True,
That's
that's
also
also
still an option.
If you do like a Google search nowadays,
Yeah.
you do a Google search on images,
Yeah.
you can search for only freely licensed images,
Ah.
and then those websites come
You
up.
get some of these options.
Okay, so that would be nice that I have worked on these. I mean,
We're recording.
Okay.
We're recording.
No, but to have written, because record, you are wasting time just for, where was that at which time? I think, well, I guess I can find on the wiki, but I should know which place to look for. And also, now, yeah.
So mine is Dutch, but you can see if you go to the Google image search
Yeah.
and you click tools, you see here user rights. And if you click that one, you can filter for type of license, and these refer to the Creative Commons
Okay.
licenses. So if I select this one, which is non-commercial, then I only get the gap pictures. I always search for gap pictures. That you can use, but not commercially. So
This would be an example.
Also, it's part of the. No, I do not yet have a website for this, but I have a blog on color, and then I am illustrating this blog with my own pictures. So but I never put any. Well, for some of them, which are quite artistic, I could see the copyright. But for mainly most of them, I would be glad to share them in
If
comments.
you don't put anything, then it's just copyright. So you don't even have to put that seed.
Okay. By default.
By default, you own all the rights and no one is allowed to reuse it without
Okay.
your permission.
Okay, that's a very important.
If you want a freer license, then you have to actually add that somewhere next to the image. So that
Okay.
people, or maybe if you just put at the bottom of the website, the whole website is under
Yeah, well, I wouldn't do
Creative
that.
Commons,
because,
and the
yeah.
images will also be part of Creative Commons.
But then, should I do something special should I download them on Wiki Commons if or not? For example, I have some pictures there that anybody could use, but then I should make a specific work to download them on Wiki
Well,
Commons.
if they're educational value, they're
Yeah.
very much welcome on Commons. We
Yeah.
have 75 million files at the moment, and we always like more. There's so much more knowledge in
These are images that you created yourself.
Yeah, or some are just pictures that I took, but they are always illustrating. I think it is usually more.
If it's around work and the work that you actually picture,
Yeah.
a photograph
Yeah.
of it, not having any rights, what if you just picture something in the street?
Yeah.
You own all the rights on the image, and you
Yeah.
decide what you want to do with it,
Yeah.
and under which license you want
Yeah,
to put it. You can even put it with the copyright on your own website, but still upload it to Commons so people can find it there and reuse it.
easy, yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
it might be that people start questioning them because they find the image on Commons, they do a Google search, they end up on your website, they
Yeah.
see, hey, it's copyrighted, and then
That's where OTRS comes in.
you have to give, by OTRS, you have to tell, I am actually the owner of this website, and I know that the picture is here under copyright, but I still upload it under a free license.
And you
And
release
then
it.
people know that, okay,
Okay, it's a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, no, that's,
Yeah, that's good, but if you can also, if you want to, on your website use Creative Commons licenses that are saved on Wikimedia Commons,
Yeah,
and then it's just clear for people that what they can do with your picture.
that's the best way.
Huh?
That
Yeah.
is the best way to do
Yeah.
it.
So there's this is the website of Creative Commons,
okay.
www.creativecommons.org.
Yeah,
It's also available, I think, in a couple of other languages. But if you want to download them, you just click the share your work button, and it helps you.
yeah, there's a flow chart.
There's a flowchart that can just help you choose the license you want,
okay.
and then you can just download it. It's really pretty easy. So it's actually do you want to?
Yeah, do you have in English?
Yeah.
I can better follow.
The interface of the computer is set to Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
And it cannot change.
That's
Where?
the
Oh, here. Yeah.
Okay.
So you allow adaptations, you allow commercial use, so you can say no and no, and then you get the license
Okay.
you need, and you can just
And if you put that on in the footer of your blog page,
Yeah.
just in the footer, it's
On each, in the legend of each photo, because I
yeah,
don't,
that would
make
work the same.
difference. you
Yeah,
know.
but that's okay. You can
Yeah.
do it either for the whole blog or
Yeah.
per picture.
Yeah, I
Or,
think so.
but it's totally up to you because you are the copyright owner of your own work.
Okay, I say the license. So to sum up, if I want for my blog, I would choose this, and I can find on Creative Commons. And if I want that, your suggestion would be a few that I can give, maybe some of the best ones, so that
Yeah, exactly.
to Creative Commons, with the lowest license and the green one.
Yeah, yeah.
And a few of these, and then would it be even more spread if I download them myself on the Commons, or just
It is preferred that you as a copyright owner upload the pictures yourself.
yeah. And you say now if I upload on the Wiki Commons, and then I have them on my site, I have to prove that I am
Yes,
the-
that-
Yeah, if you have a different license on your website, then you have to tell the Wikimedia Commons team that you are the owner of these pictures, and even though they are on your website under another license published, you will give them to Wikimedia Commons on the free license, and then you are okay with it.
Yeah, okay. But if it is explicit on under the picture on my website, then
Yeah,
it
it's
is
not necessary.
If it's free on
Okay.
your website, then it's on the.
yeah, okay. It's
It's
just
free
if there is a contradiction
Yes,
between
indeed.
that,
Yeah.
but if
Even-
and
It's even like if you put it under a free license on your website,
Yeah.
then I am allowed to take the picture from your
Yeah,
website and
of
upload
course.
it with a reference to
Of
the
course,
website.
of course.
Yes.
Because you already allow others
Yes,
to use
okay.
it, that's what
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Well, that's part of that's for my work. Okay, and for video, it's about the same also, I guess.
Yes,
Just,
yes.
just if you want to add music to it.
Ah, yeah, yes,
Also,
Yeah.
If it's around music, it's not a problem. But
Yeah. Well, I'm not a musician.
I'm not sure how good you can sing.
No.
There's also a whole repository of free
yes,
licensed
yeah.
music on the Creative Commons website. It's really
Okay.
great. You can just
Yeah.
add that to your videos.
Okay, that would be very useful.
And of course, there's a lot of public domain music.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and the problem is always where to find them and not wasting too much time in
Yes.
finding
Yeah.
what you need. So, what would be your recommendation for them?
You have to see it still. You have a, if you want the music archive, you can put it here, I think. Is it free music archive or what's the name that I forgot?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, freemusicarchive.org.
It was already linked, I guess, free music for video.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, this is really good. But I used it a really long time ago.
Okay. That's fine. I will have a look. Now, coming back to the image, for some reason I might use some picture that already exists. I would look for comments, so I am allowed to use them on my blog. But what if the person was not aware that he or she put it in comments? They took a picture of a painting, for example. They were the photographers, so they believe that it's their own right, but the museum does not allow it. So how am I? What's the? I mean, can I be attacked for that, or what?
Well, this is a tricky one. This is pretty layered. Because if somebody uploads something under a Creative Commons license but is not the rightful owner of the work,
Yeah.
the Creative Commons license is revoked, so it doesn't count. So
Yeah.
that's always a bit of a how do you call it, voorwaarde or condition for the use of the license.
Mm-hmm.
So the person who uploaded it under the Creative Commons license agrees with the statement that he or she is the actual right holder. So I would say that the responsibility for giving a Creative Commons license to a work lies with the person who added the license to the work.
Because I should be considered as confident in what he or she feels.
Yeah, but however, I think that there's also still a sort of obligation for the user of the work, that is Creative Commons license, to check whether it's actually still available under the license and whether the person that is the licensee is also sort of the creator of the work. For example, when you go on Flickr and you download a picture there, you often see it's the same with Wikimedia Commons, you often see a user name from somebody, and then you actually have to, you are obliged by the license to see if you can actually find their real name or something else they put in as a condition for using the license. So that's a bit of an obligation you as a user of a license have. If you go on a website and somebody puts a picture there with Creative Commons license and their name, then and you check that and you make sure that that's actually valid, then your obligation there is sort of done.
So,
I recommend.
I'm thinking,
Yeah. Because you said, what about in a museum,
Yeah.
a painting?
yes,
That is, like Michelle said, there are so many layers.
yes,
In the Netherlands and most other European countries, but not all of them yet, we have a thing called freedom of panorama. So once you're out in the street, everything you can photograph from the street is free for you to photograph.
yes, I read that.
For instance, Italy, buildings, architectural buildings are copyrighted, so you cannot that easy. So that's a copyright. In the Netherlands, everything you can photograph from public
Yeah.
spaces
Yeah.
is free for you to
Yeah.
photograph. Once you enter a museum, you're not on the streets anymore.
No.
Then it depends. Do you go to the Van Gogh Museum, which is public domain because of age, or do you go to the Stedelijk Museum, which is contemporary arts? They're not
Okay.
into the public domain yet,
Yeah.
so that's like adding on layers. It really
Yeah.
depends. There's so many
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the except case of a Creative Commons license being applied wrong by somebody who uploaded it,
Yeah.
just make sure that you check whether it's still stated there and maybe keep a little proof with screenshots or something, or the date you access the website, and I think your responsibility for that is
Okay.
done.
So,
Yeah, that's why we on Wikimedia Commons always ask for your source.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please, if you provide me the source, I will check. That's why we have a Flickr to Commons blog running on Commons, and that does the transfers from Flickr to Commons. That is checked by bots. The licenses are checked and manually as well. So this is the source link is your proof that hey, feel free, please check.
Okay.
And if the bot, the checking bot comes along, or the user, that there are certain users that have the approval rights for the Flickr transfers. If it gets approved, it's like the peer review kind of thing. Like you uploaded it and you say it's okay, and I check your upload and I also say it's okay. So if you both say this one is okay, you
Okay.
nobody will take you to court and
Yeah. Yes.
yeah.
It's my concern.
Yeah, no,
I
I
know you
I totally understand, because there is actually a thing we call Flickr washing,
Yes.
and that is people try to change the licenses through
Yeah.
Flickr, and that's why we always do. If you state the source, we will check,
Yes.
and we will not hold you accountable. We just take down the image. If we think there's any reason to doubt the statement,
Yeah.
we take it down just to be sure, because we don't want to damage anybody's rights. We only want to have the free work, and it's
Yes.
like if you have rights, we'll take them down. It's
Yes.
send us an email and then
Yes. That's the idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I just don't want to be caught for something.
no. But that's
As long as I take the picture from Wikicommons, I am on the safe side, because there I could check.
you can check the source.
The source, and then as you recommend, maybe make screenshot or to be sure. Okay. So that's for the part that I think then it is clear.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I have many, thank you. So I just would have to go and documentation, written documentation, to be sure it's on in the site of Creative
Yes.
Commons.
There's also the first guide to using the gold licenses.
Oh,
Might be the
yes,
good
okay.
one. If you write on your email address, I'll send
Yes,
it to you.
okay, that
Yeah.
would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
What else? Something. Yes, when it is on Wiki Commons, it doesn't mean that it is on Wikidata, right?
No.
So it's another stuff that I did not know before doing the workshop.
Yeah, there's a difference because the Wikimedia Commons is the file repository, so that's where we keep the pictures.
Mhm.
And Wikidata is where we keep the data.
Yeah,
So it's a different purpose.
yeah. Okay.
So we only if we have a data item on the color yellow, we only use one picture to show people this is what we refer to as the color yellow.
Mhm.
And we link to the commons category about yellow for people to find more pictures about the color yellow.
Okay. And when last summer there was a call from Wikimedia France about again Wiki Loves Art, and they were asking for having picture about the park where they don't have any picture. So by chance I was there, so I took a lot of picture there. But then I download them on the Commons, but they still did not link to any articles. So should I do that myself or yeah?
That's the quickest way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people have to find it.
Yes.
Once you click on upload on
Yeah,
Wikimedia Commons,
yeah.
you go through that whole
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
The last page gives you a link that says https:// the full URL,
Yeah.
and then the other one is with the brackets.
I don't
It's-
remember what it is.
Yeah, it's vierkante haken, it's the brackets, the wiki link.
Okay.
And
I
that's,
can just show you for one picture today how to
Yeah,
get it to an
yeah.
article.
because that link in on the last page that with the square brackets, file, column, and then the name of your file that you can put on Wikipedia. That's the source code you need to put the image in the article. But also, I think the French Wikipedia has the visual editor turned on by default. So that's one of the newer ways you don't have to work with source code. It's really easy to go to edit an article
Yeah.
and add a picture. You don't even have to leave Wikipedia anymore to add a picture from Commons.
Is
Just
it with Patibam or
No.
another?
it's on Wikipedia. I can show you.
I'm sure.
I can show you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And otherwise, I can help you turn it on ready. Right? So it's on. It's kind of what you see is what you get editor.
Okay.
We nowadays have
Yeah.
for Wikipedia.
Okay, that would be nice because
No, it's
yeah.
really just, it searches, if you give the name, it searches, and it's like, do you want to add this article, this image? And you say, yeah, and then it's added.
Okay, that's fine. That's great. Thank you. So I really thank you for. I got a panel bit myself. Thank you very much. And if I have a specific question, can I write?
Yeah, I'll give you my card.
Yeah, thank you. Especially at the European Union now also
Yeah,
they
it's,
try to protect authors. Okay. Thank you very much.
If you send me an email, and I'll send you the.
Yes, okay.
And I'm going to put this off. Ew, what are you doing? You're in the panel. Stop handwriting.
Interactive social media.
Yeah.
I think that this was it though.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your questions. I think they were very good questions.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just need the answer for
Yeah.
my
We're glad to
Yeah.
help.
Okay,
I
thank
hope
you.
this helps you.
Yes, it helps me a lot. I work for any sites. I mean, for what I plan to do for Wikipedia, but also for my own job that I plan to start. Okay, that's great.
Those are the answers that you cannot find online.
No,
No,
because
that's-
and yeah, we can be a bit messed up with all these layers and
And you
these,
don't know where to look and which regulations, and there are so many
Yes.
extra rules and commons, and yeah,
Yes.
And
I
then
get
the
it.
projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is a Wikimedia project? There are so many and so many tools that you have to find your way around. But thank you and for organizing this also and the session. Although I'm the only one interested.
I think maybe 9 o'clock on Saturday for copyright conditions. So, I enjoyed it.
Me too. Good way to wake up. I needed that. Yeah.
They already have a successful day.
Okay, so
Thank you very
we
much.
have
Thank you.
like 35 minutes left until the next workshop starts.
Yeah.